Welcome back to the Brøndbyhallen in Copenhagen. And good news for Paul and Sharon is that they didn't drop a place, and it looks as if they will finish in 9th position. On the ice now, the brother and sister combination from France, Isabelle and Paul Duchesnay. And they are lying in 8th position after the original set pattern. So this is important for Paul and Sharon, although it must be said that these two have been skating consistently well all week. Quite an interesting couple. Their parents, in fact, have quite a crossbreed. The father is in fact Canadian, the mother is French and Canadian. Their grandparents were French, but in fact they've done most of their training in West Germany. So it's a complicated background, but showing a lot of talent.
As you say, Simon, they show a lot of talent. I think these two have got a great future. They're certainly one of the up-and-coming youngsters. They really cover the ice well. They're beautifully matched, and the whole thing is well rehearsed.
Isabelle and Paul, in fact, are the last skaters in the penultimate group. The top group, with Vestaminova and Bukin and Klimova and Ponomarenko coming out shortly. And will be staying right the way through for the battle for the medals. But the Duchesnays, if they carry on improving at this rate, could be battling for the medals themselves in future years. Well, they can look back on their first European Championships with a lot of pride. Paul gives the crowd a salute there. When they first came here, they were a little bit daunted. They told me they watched Vestaminova and Bukin and Klimova and Ponomarenko on the ice, and they felt they could almost give up and go home. Such was the gulf in class, but they've really knuckled down to their job well. Last year, interestingly, they were 3rd in the Canadian Championships. This year they won the French, and here they are in the European, and they'll be going to World Championships as well. And Betty, you know them well.
Yes, they practice in Oberstdorf. They've been there for the last 4 summers now. I thought the music they chose was absolutely perfect for their personality and their type of skating. It was Mantovani's Gypsy, and I loved the way they moved from from one rhythm to the other. The transition was very good. And for me, this was the third best choreographed program in the whole championship.
And it's nice to see that they haven't got too many of Chris and Jane's moves, because they've been with them for 3 years.
Yes, that was one of the things that pleased me so much.
Alongside them there, Martin Skotnicki from the West German camp in Oberstdorf, and he was the trainer of Petra Born and Lorena Schönborn, who edged out Karen Barber and Nikki Slater, remember last year, in that dramatic tussle for the bronze medal in the European Championships in Gothenburg. And you can see he's rather tense at the moment, but quite delighted with their performance. Indeed, with the Italians and Hungarians above them not skating that brilliantly, there's just a chance that they might move up from their 8th position they held after the original set pattern. Both of them, Isabelle and Paul, studying at Ottawa University at the moment. And here, the marks for technical merit first. They're pretty good, although there's a few whistles from the crowd of derision. 5-0 from the Swiss. 5-1s, 5-2, 1 5.3 from their judge from France, and a 5-4 from the Czechoslovak. And now for artistic impression, 4-9 from West Germany. That is disappointing. Otherwise, fairly solid. 5-1s, 5-2s, a couple of 5-3s, 1 5-4 from Czechoslovakia. The crowd a little bit upset, and it does look as if they're going to stay in the 8th position they held at the start of the free program.